Hello, Groups of Comedy Fog here, and I'm going to introduce you to Wheels of Fury. We have a good show for you today. We're going to talk about Great American Bash. And so, it's going to be a good show, and I wanted to, okay. I must warn you, I know karate. Who do you think you are, sir? I told you. What's going on? And now, it's a new reign. The Red Dragon is here. And now, enjoy Wheels of Fury.
I'm Matt. This is Killer Carl. And welcome to. Heyo! Welcome to Wheels of Fury. This is me, Matt. Got Killer Kyle here. And SummerSlam. Yeah. It's gonna be a hell of a show. Yeah, I know. This is the first time since, I want to say 2019, that we didn't do an outdoor SummerSlam review, but yeah. Gotta go with what you work with. Anyways, yep. It's gonna be a very good show.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a really good show. The card looks like it's gonna be a really, really good one. Some matches on there that are definitely gonna be interesting, and it's nice to see this year it's gonna be taking place at Stadium Arena.
Yeah, the Ford Field, actually, in Detroit, Michigan. Then, I mean, WWE has had a lot of very good wrestling in Detroit, or, you know, Michigan in general.
Yeah, the Michigan area.
Obviously, you have the Pontiac Silverdome and WrestleMania 3. If you ask Hulk Hogan, WrestleMania 30. So, this show is going to be awesome. And before we start, it's been a while, so let's get our drink on. Bing! So, with that, it's going to be a great pay-per-view, a good premium live event. If it's any indication, the Great American Bash was awesome.
Yes.
So, this should be fun. Obviously, it's the Big Four, so
Yeah.
here's to ya. Now I figure let's start off with this one. It just was announced. The Battle Royal for SummerSlam.
Yeah, SummerSlam Battle Royal. Now, usually they don't just have battle royals for random reasons, or random battle royals. So, to have a, SummerSlam Battle Royal is like, okay, that's interesting. I have no idea what it's going to entail. No idea if it's going to be like, oh, we're going to get a shot at Seth Rollins for the world title, or Roman Reigns for the Undisputed Universal Championship. Or is it going to be one of those things like, okay, it's SummerSlam, we're going to have a themed battle royal, winner is Mr. SummerSlam. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't fucking know either. I mean, WrestleMania thought it was a good idea to have a battle royal. I know they've had one once. I think it was WrestleMania 2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that. So I don't know. SummerSlam decided to do one. So we'll see what happens. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I tend to agree. I mean, a lot of people are thinking that it's going to be LA Night, but you never know.
Yeah.
And who knows how many people are going to, well, it doesn't necessarily say how many people are going to be in that match, so.
Yeah. It's to be continued, to be seen, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
This match, I think, is going to be a really, really good match. And potentially either one of, if not, match of the night. Ricochet versus Logan Paul. Now, we've seen what these two are capable of at the Rumble. That double springboard, crossbody, car wreck.
Yeah.
That was the Rumble. We both know how uber athletic Ricochet is, how, insane he is when it comes to stuff in the ring. And Logan Paul is like wise beyond his years, as they say.
Yeah.
Like, he's only had matches with WWE for about a year, and like Triple H even said it himself. Logan Paul has no business being as good as he is.
Yeah, I mean, look, you have a lot of celebrities through the years in WWE, and really there's nobody as talented as Logan Paul. And you look at Logan Paul and Bad Bunny in the last 2-3 years, and they are the exception to outsiders coming into a different world, but they're actually very fucking talented.
Yeah, for sure. Like, there have been several celebrity appearances in wrestling. I mean, you look at Stephen Amell, Mr. T, Lawrence Taylor, Mickey Rourke,
Dennis Rodman.
The list goes on and on and
Yeah.
on. And yeah, a lot of them were, short and sweet, as they say, or a one-off, or whatever.
Yeah.
But then you look at, Logan Paul and, Bad Bunny, and, they love the business, but, you don't expect them to be as talented as they are. I mean, Logan Paul, been training at home, in a garage, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And, coming to WWE, signing with WWE, training at the Performance Center, with Shawn Michaels and that, and he's just so incredibly athletic and just one of those guys that's easy to hate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's the thing, too, is that he exudes confidence.
Yes.
He's one of those guys where yeah, he's full of himself in the real world, but when you're in WWE land, at least, you amplify that by 100.
Yeah.
And I think he does that very well. And he's got comedic timing, in my
Yeah.
opinion, so. I mean, he has come a long way since teaming with The Miz or whatever, so.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a really good match. I wouldn't be surprised if Logan Paul finally gets a win.
Right, yeah.
As much as I think that Ricochet is a very good wrestler in himself. I mean, here's a guy who Lucha Underground, New Japan,
Yeah.
you know. This guy has done a lot for the wrestling business in the 34 years of his life. I mean, he hasn't been in wrestling that long, but
No.
here's a guy who basically should have had the Intercontinental or United States title at this point. Yes, he was the North American champion,
Right.
but there could have been more with him.
Yeah,
And the
true.
fact that he's going with Samantha Evans and that pot shot that Logan Paul had made
Yeah.
during that promo. By the way, good acting on her part.
Right, yeah.
Honestly, I'm going to pick Logan Paul because I just want to see where this goes. If he's going to stay in WWE for a while longer, then let's make something of it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it is due time for Logan Paul to get a victory finally. And it'd be interesting to see if Ricochet's the guy to put him over, so to speak. But,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll pick Logan Paul too.
So,
Why not?
now we have a triple threat match for the Women's Raw Championship. Well, actually, World Championship.
Yeah.
That's gonna be something I need to get used to. Asuka versus Bianca Belair versus Charlotte Flair. Do you really have to come back? Didn't you have a bodybuilding thing you needed to do? Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, yeah, you probably don't want to see a so-called rubber match with Bianca and Asuka. But, come on. I mean, I know Charlotte's probably not going to take the title.
No.
It was interesting to see the promo backstage with Asuka and Io and Bailey. And then Charlotte came in. If Io cashes in the Money in the Bank, I think that's going to be pretty interesting. Only because, yes, she does deserve the title.
Mm-hmm.
Is it going to be SummerSlam? Who knows? And if that happens, then is she going to continue her feud with Asuka? I mean, these women go way back to Stardom and other Japanese promotions. And it's almost like you have that. You can also go Io and Bianca.
Yeah.
So there's a rumor that Io will eventually turn face, which I think the crowd really digs her.
Oh, yeah.
And there's also the fact that maybe the Street Profits are going to join Bobby and form the new Hurt Business, I guess.
Yeah.
So they could have Bianca in their corner. The first woman of the Hurt Business.
Maybe.
So to see Io and Bianca have a feud, that would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But for my money, you know, just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna go with Bianca.
I really feel like Asuka should retain.
Okay.
Because she's only been champion since WrestleMania. She defeated Bianca for the title at WrestleMania. And she's only defended the title, I've been lucky if I can count on one hand the number of defenses Asuka's had as champion. So, I mean, like, has WWE just lost faith in Asuka?
Yeah.
Or, like, okay, you've got this, you know, evil side of Asuka, if you will, you know, when she's not having a match, she's, you know, her regular self, if you will, and then when it comes to a premium love event, she puts on the Kana paint, if you will, and, you know, goes into her alter ego, if you will. You can almost say it's the same thing with Finn Balor and the demon character.
Yeah.
But, like, Asuka's title run so far has been meh.
Pretty much.
Not
yeah.
like it's been bad, it's just would have expected more of it.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, look, the match at Backlash I thought was very cool.
Yeah.
But you're right, I think that it could be a lot more. And unfortunately, it's just not. And I don't know why that is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I want to see what more she can do as the champion.
Right.
I mean, look, you have last year, you know, the return of Bailey, the return of Io and Dakota.
Yes.
Year before that, the return of Becky. This year, I don't know who can make their return. But
maybe, possibly, potentially, we see the return of the Viper.
and that's a possibility that we'll get into in a minute or so. But yeah, no, I agree with that.
Other than Randy, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, is SummerSlam going to become the annual event where you have at least one person return? Well,
yeah.
I mean, okay, you know, last year you had Becky, Io, and Dakota. Before that, you had Becky. Who the fuck knows this year?
Yeah. So, I mean, it's gonna be a good match,
Right.
but it's a wait and see.
Yeah. I know I had said that Ricochet and Logan Paul has potential to be one of the matches of the night, if not the match of the night. This one also has potential to be, you could say, one of the matches of the night for the Intercontinental Championship. Gunther defending against the Scottish psychopath, the Scottish warrior, Drew McIntyre.
The chosen one.
Chosen one.
We've got Austria versus Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, this is gonna be an epic match. I mean, look, the match at Clash at the Castle last September
Yeah.
was very cool and very, you know, one of these things that the Europeans know how to do is put on a hard-hitting,
Oh God, yeah.
like, brick shithouse match. The British strong style, if you will.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate that I hadn't watched NXT UK as much as I should have. However, let's talk about this match. It's gonna be a fucking good match. There is a talk that Drew McIntyre is gonna turn heel for whatever reason.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, apparently it's gonna be Matt Riddle costing him. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen.
No, and it shouldn't.
No, and it shouldn't. here's the thing. Okay, so if Walter Gunter goes over, then he's going to surpass Macho Man Randy Savage. I'm not quite sure about the Hockey Talk Man. I think he's already surpassed that. I don't know.
We have had this discussion
Yeah, I know.
umpteen billion times.
The point is he made the Intercontinental Championship valid again. Worth it again.
Yeah,
So, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Drew as the Intercontinental Champion again,
right.
because I know that the first time he wasn't quite there yet.
Yeah, he was still early on in his career. He was, you know, young and not really prepared for that spotlight, if you will. Plus, being Vince's chosen one really put a lot of pressure on him. But then once things kind of started to go awry, if you will, and you know, he's friggin' with Jinder and Heath as a three-man band, and his heart wasn't in it anymore. And then, you know, he got let go, went back to Europe, and the Indies. They went to Impact, crushed it on Impact, eventually went to NXT, was on NXT for a little bit, then ended up, you know, on Raw with Dolph Ziggler and just flourished from there. And I feel like this potentially could be Drew's time.
No, I agree.
Like, if there is anyone that could have legitimacy to end Walter's, you know, however many day reign as Intercontinental Champion, it's McIntyre.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck. Look at when Goldard was the United Kingdom Champion, and he held it for well over a year. Who put an end to that? Ilya Dragunov. And, you know, Goldard has been Intercontinental Champion for well over a year, maybe two, I think, or close to it, something like that. And so, like, you know, and Drew has had many an opportunity at the Intercontinental title and not gotten the job done so far. I mean, fuck, look at the physical ass-kicking, oh my god, that looks extremely fucking painful match the two of them had with Sheamus at Mania. So, I mean, I feel like it's McIntyre's time. On the other hand, it's like, if not McIntyre, then who?
Well, and that's why, you know, we talk about Roman's reign, no pun intended.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we'll get to that match.
Yeah, we'll get to that when we get there.
I think with Gunther, it's almost like, yeah, his reign hasn't been that long. A few months. Yeah, if Drew doesn't win, then who?
Yeah.
Because I sure as shit would have loved to see Sheamus win.
True.
But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So, yeah, I'm not sure.
Right.
It's just, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to say Drew McIntyre.
Alright.
Just because I want to see where he can elevate the title. Yes, I said this in the beginning of this segment. Fucking Walter made the Intercontinental title relevant. He made it relevant for a long time, and once again, one of my favorite titles in WWE, and it's being taken seriously. So it's only a matter of time before we find out if Drew's gonna win this match
Yeah,
or not.
exactly.
So
And it's even like I said, I think it might have been for or no, we didn't. I wasn't here for that. And I said it a while ago anyways. Walter has made the Intercontinental title relevant in his long-ass run as champion, as Miz did in 8 runs.
yeah. Oh no, no doubt, no doubt. That's the thing, because when Walter loses the title, what's not to say that he's not going to go after the world title or even the undisputed title
That could potentially happen at some
whenever
point.
that happens. So
Get back to that.
yeah, it's going to be a great match.
Aye.
It's going to be, again, one of the matches of the night. Very, very, very hard hitting. So
Yes.
on this match, it's gonna be a doozy. I haven't said that in a long, long time, if I ever did. But
Right.
you've got Shayna Baszler, badass motherfucker. I'm gonna try to do this here. Versus Ronda Rousey.
Right.
And if you saw the package on Raw, what a good, that was very, very well done.
Right.
And I'm leaning towards the side of Shayna Baszler on this. Because here's a woman that had been in the Ultimate Fighter series. She was trained by Ronda, or coached by Ronda rather. And it almost seemed like, well, and that's another thing I'll get into in a second here. Because Ronda was the one that got the shine, got the spotlight, not only in MMA, UFC, but also when she appeared at WrestleMania 31.
Right.
Yeah, Shayna Baszler, Jessamine Duke, and Raina Schaefer were also in the crowd, but the main focus was on Ronda. Why?
Right.
Because she was in the same Fast and Furious movie as The Rock.
Yeah.
So that was that. Shayna went to NXT. She did get the women's title.
Right.
Ronda came in 2018. She basically chose to go after the Raw title. So, yeah, she's a former Raw Women's Champion. She's a former SmackDown Women's Champion. But the fact is that it seems like at first it was a work that she didn't want to be there. And they made it out to be a shoot.
Right.
At the same time, it's almost like I don't think the crowd gives a shit anymore.
I've said that since she's come back. Like, this woman, pre-leaving have a child, was legitimately the baddest bitch on the planet. When she debuted, at WrestleMania, teaming with Kurt Angle, against Triple H and Stephanie, and that whole run was, she was legit a badass bitch. Throwing people around, Armbar City one after the other, winning championships, and then, have that triple threat with Ronda and Charlotte and Becky. After that, Ronda took some time off. She got pregnant, she had a kid, then she came back, and it's all been just like, I don't give a fuck. Like, okay, sure, give a fuck from 2018 to 2018, 2019, And then once she get back, they're like, okay, she's back. Great. Let's see what she can do. She's been nothing but a whiny, prissy little brat bitch. Like, fuck.
You take a woman and you put her in the octagon, and she becomes the first women's UFC champion. I may be wrong on that. You bring her in the WWE, and I think this sums it up best. You got Ronda Rousey, somebody that just went in the WWE, and you got screw the boo, yeah, the man. How about we go from the match where she's tossing Triple H around and she's doing everything that she can as the badass motherfucker, and she plays the B, and you go from that to having a fucking fight with Natalia.
Yeah.
You really fucked the dog on her. The audience is just fed up with Ronda Rousey. And I honestly understand why. I mean, shit. The betrayal, whatever the fuck recent event that was, where Shayna turns on it for no reason, and then we get this storyline. And I'm gonna have an MMA style match. Now, honestly, I would have preferred to have the match that Matt Riddle and Timothy Thatcher had, the fight pit.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna happen. Who knows? That could happen. It's an MMA style fight. Whatever. My money is gonna be on Shayna Baszler. Because yes, she hasn't been the Raw Women's Champion. She hasn't been the SmackDown Women's Champion. But she's a snap, tap, and crack everybody in the business. Especially on NXT. And it's a damn shame she hasn't got that.
Yeah.
Yes, I know Ronda Rousey is a lot more popular. But it's time for the Queen of Spades to get her fucking due.
I mean, Shayna's been needing to get her due since she's been on the fucking main roster, and the donkey fucked her off the ass.
Pretty much.
And I mean, okay, yeah, they had, they did the whole thing with Ronda going up to her and saying, hey, what the hell's going on with you? You used to be feared, you used to be legit, you used to be a badass, now you're just soft, and, them teaming together and running fucking through everybody. And then you have what happened at the last Premium Live event. Shayna turned, they became tag team champions. And Shayna turned on Ronda. And, that promo Shayna cut where she was like, I'm sick of being your lackey. I'm sick of, you having no respect for the business. You didn't have to set up a ring in hopes to wrestle in front of maybe 20 people. You didn't train hard to get into WWE. You had it handed to you and whatever. It's like, okay, there's some legitimacy to that. But let's see where this goes from here. As far as, this match, and it being an MMA rules match, it's like, we've seen how MMA rules matches go in wrestling, it ain't worth shit. That being said, this will hopefully be fucking good, at least, and yeah, have Shayna go over Ronda.
The only other thing to take into consideration is the fact that Shayna Baszler came in the WWE in 2016 at the, I think it was the Women's Classic, I can't.
The Mae Young Classic.
Mae Young Classic. So, actually I think it was 2000, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, it's 17, I think.
She could have got the fucking title then. She could have got the notoriety then.
Yeah.
A year later, have Ronda Rousey come in and instantly get the push.
Yeah.
It's almost like, yeah, Shayna came into NXT, but still, you had her in the main roster. You could have did something with her. You didn't do anything with her.
Right.
You gave her the tag team titles with Ronda. Hell, you even, yeah, you know what you did? You gave her the tag team titles with the Nia Jax.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know what? Well, we're both in agreement, so.
Right.
The party in the spades.
So now we go on to this match. This should be an absolute physical match. Previous matches these guys have had against each other have been physical and insane, and looking forward to how this one's going to end up turning out. You got the American Nightmare versus...
Whoa!
versus the Beast. Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of fucking fun.
You...
And, you know, every time the rubber match gets brought up, I keep thinking that they're gonna come into rings with rubber bands and flip matches.
Sure.
Which, with one of the Mooses and I. Anyway.
Yeah.
No, I mean, this has been intense. Like, after WrestleMania, you got Brock, who teams up with Cody against Roman and Jay, or whoever the fuck it was. And then the match hadn't even started, and he turns his back and F5s Cody and beats the fuck out of him and all that for reasons.
Yeah.
You know, the match at Backlash, again, I thought was a quick match.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And then Night of Champions, I think, was a hell of a lot better. This match, it's, yeah, you know, I wish, there's a rumor, and I don't think that's going to happen. It's a ballroom match. If that were to happen, I think that would be a pretty fitting match because of Dusty. But
See, they haven't really, like, built anything up to
No.
a ballroom match, so I don't think it is.
unfortunately not. And so, I mean, we'll see. Honestly, I don't know. Because I think that Cody getting his ass beat in his hometown, his home state, in front of his mom is a legit reason for him to get the redemption. However, I think that Brock could easily win.
Yeah.
So honestly, I have no clue.
Like, would you like to see Cody get one up on Brock again and then be done with it and move on? Sure. But, you know, Brock is just that much of a machine, and, you know, also could very, just absolutely waylay Cody and, you know, win the match. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, we're at where we're at. You would like to see Cody get the win and, you know, continue to try to finish the story. Will he? You can only hope. With Brock, it's like, okay, Brock wins. He'll go back to Regina and hunt deer. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah. And probably fuck Sable.
Well, yeah.
Anyways. Yeah, this is gonna be a good match. I think that both guys are legit badass motherfuckers. again, let's go to that Hell in a Cell match. Brutal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, honestly, it's a toss-up, really. Now we have this match, 7 years in the making. You've got the world title of Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor.
Yeah.
So, the way these two have been going at it for a few weeks now, it's just kind of like, it's cool because 7 years ago, Finn Balor winning the first Universal title championship match, and then, having to relinquish it because he got injured.
Yeah.
And so it's almost like it'll be interesting to see what happens in this match. I mean, there's a few things that could happen. Seth can retain.
Yeah.
That would be pretty neat. Although, Damian Priest is still the Money in the Bank
Yes.
champion or whatever. So, let's say, hey, look, you already have the bloodline fractured, so.
Fractured is fucking broken, bro.
Oh, I know. Let's say Finn does win and win the title.
Right.
Then you'll have Damian Priest coming in and taking the title. Now, the thing is Damian Priest going to stay a heel? Are we going to have Finn Balor go back to being a face? I mean, a Finn Balor, Damian Priest thing would be pretty fucking epic.
Yeah.
Prince Devitt versus Punishment Martinez.
Right.
I mean, whoever thought that would have been possible 10 years ago?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
And, as much as there is a possibility of, Finn beating Seth and then Damien cash in on Finn and, start a rivalry there, on the other side of the coin, what's not to say Seth retains, Priest cashes in, Priest defeats Seth, and the title is at the Judgment Day. Okay, yeah, Finn hold it, Finn win, and okay, say you have Finn win and Priest doesn't cash in. Okay, Judgment Day has control of the world title. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, that's fine. Also, if say Seth retains, Priest cashes in, Priest becomes world champion. Then you got the Judgment Day with the world title either way. And also, say Seth does retain. Priest cashes in, Priest becomes world champion. What's not to say Balor doesn't get jealous or pissed off that, he couldn't get the job done and Priest ends up winning the title. And then wants a shot at the title from Priest. Really, there's a series of ways you could go with that.
right.
To me, it just doesn't really seem not really logical. It doesn't really seem to make a lot of sense as to what the reasoning would be to split up the Judgment Day. Unless you want to have, Finn turn babyface, Priest turn babyface, Other than that, there'd have to be a legitimate reasoning for that to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want to have another one of those scenarios where it's fucking jealousy over the championship.
No.
That's so fucking old school and fucking lame as fucking hell.
Fuck yeah. So, for that, I mean, You know what? For shits and giggles, I want to go Seth Rollins because you also have a returning Edge coming soon, and I know for a fact that Seth Rollins and Edge, yeah, I know they finished their rubber match at Saudi Arabia and at Hell in a Cell last year, but
Yeah.
what's not to say that, hey, you know what, if Edge is gonna finally shit or get off the pot and take the world title, why not have it happen with Seth Rollins?
Yeah.
So,
I'll go Seth Rollins too, just for the hell of it.
cool.
To finish things off, God. For the undisputed WWE Universal Championship in recognition of being the Tribal Chief in a tribal combat match. Be interesting to see what that entails. Roman Reigns versus one of his younger cousins, Jey Uso.
Yeah. Huh. I honestly am trying to take Jey Uso seriously as the main eventer.
Right.
And it's not a knock on him.
Yeah.
It's the fact that every tag team in the history of professional wrestling has seemed to have at least one person go off and do a singles run.
Right.
Sometimes. Hart Foundation, Bret Hart. After Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
The Fabulous Rougeau brothers, if you want to go there,
Yeah.
Jacques Rougeau. You know, it's kind of like sometimes it happens, most times it doesn't because it is what it is. But
Right.
with Jay, it is almost like, yes, he is from a very, very good, legendary family.
Yes.
You know, his dad is Rikishi.
Right.
You know, and it's kind of like there was a rumor that Jimmy was going to return and turn on Jay and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But I'm going to say this, like you said at the Drew Gunther match. If Jay doesn't win at SummerSlam, then who is going to dethrone Roman Reigns?
Exactly.
Because I don't see it myself. At the same time, there's another rumor that Joe is going to take time off
Right.
and he'll come back as a babyface.
Right.
That could potentially happen, who knows. I just not sure if Jay's the one.
Yeah, true.
So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say that Roman is going to retain.
Yeah, I mean, Jay's had a hell of a run as, main event Jey Uso. And it looks like, the WWE is backing Jay to the point where, yeah, they're giving him the shot at the title. It's just, how viable would he be as champion? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just kind of unfortunate that I think that way, but that's kind of how I see things.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a hell of a match, I know that.
Oh, yeah.
Now, here's a thing that you brought up that we should bring up now. Randy Orton returning.
That ain't fucking happening in this match, bro.
Oh. Okay. That was easy.
You really, what? Have Randy come back? Cost Roman the title?
No, no. Well,
Or
no.
gosh, Jay.
Well, I think if Roman wins,
Right.
then he celebrates in the ring, and the show hasn't ended just yet, and all of a sudden, I hear voices in my head, and then we have ourselves, and I don't think this has ever happened, a Roman Reigns Randy Orton feud.
I mean, maybe.
If that happens, that would be pretty cool. I don't see Randy go back to Raw and win the world title. I would like to see Randy if that happens, I want to see him dethrone Roman. I don't know. That's an observation. I mean, like I said, if Jay doesn't win, then who's gonna defeat Roman? And I don't see Roman go all the way to Survivor Series just to lose the match.
Yeah.
It would be interesting. I mean, look, he's been the champion for 3 years. If he loses, nothing is taken away from him.
No, not at all.
So this has been another episode of Wheels of Fury.
Yeah.
SummerSlam is going to be lit. I mean,
Yeah.
the Ford Field has to be, well, it's a field. Not that that really says anything, but
Yeah.
you'd imagine a huge-ass arena.
Oh, yeah. I believe Ford Field's where the Detroit Lions play.
Oh. So, I mean, that's going to be a fun show. Honestly, can't wait. So, yeah, it's going to be great. If, Great American Bash is any indication, like I said in the beginning, then that should be pretty fucking cool.
And, yeah, just quickly before we end down this sucker, I know we're 54 minutes, and I'll make it brief. So, earlier this week, seen on, I think it was Instagram, you probably know both, but the one is the passing of Mr. Paul Rubens,
Yep.
noted famously for playing Pee Wee Herman,
I made a video.
Pee Wee's Playhouse, Pee Wee's Big Adventure, the TV show, several movies, and then also watching the ups and downs of Monday Night Raw and seeing the passing of one exotic Adrian Street, who was a very pivotal part of the UK wrestling scene. And, they had a whole documentary thing with him on the WWE Network. He did some assistant coaching at the NXT UK Performance Center, made an appearance on one of the takeovers. I don't remember which one it was, so figured I would mention that. Here's to them. May they both rest in peace. You both be missed. Cheers.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just say that without Adrian Street, there would be no adorable Adrian Adonis.
Right.
There would be no Gold Dust. I think that's it. Well,
Yeah.
So-
Adrian Adonis. Goldust.
Gorgeous George wrestled in the 50s, and then obviously Gorgeous George,
Adrian Street was like the 80s.
yeah, so
Yeah.
he was obviously an influence.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, anyways, we will talk to you next time. I'm not quite sure when.
Right.
We'll talk about it, and in
Yeah.
the meantime, in between time, I miss my camera. We will talk to you later.
Yeah.
Deuces.
See?